Long ago, at the edge of a quiet forest, animals lived together in peace and understanding. They shared food gathered from the land, laughed under the shade of tall trees, and trusted one another as family. In that village, no voice was ignored and no creature stood alone, for they believed harmony was the strongest bond that held their world together and kept their lives whole. At the very center of their village stood a sacred object, respected by all, the drum of truth. Carved from ancient wood and guarded through generations, it held a powerful secret. The animals believed that whenever a lie was spoken nearby, the drum would awaken on its own, beating loudly and clearly, exposing deception and revealing the truth for everyone to hear. Hare, known throughout the village for being clever and quick, soon learned of the drum's true power. Unlike the others, fear crept into his heart, for tricks and lies had always been his way of surviving and getting ahead. He realized that the drum of truth threatened the very habits he depended on, and the thought of being exposed made his heart restless with worry. That night, while the village lay silent and every animal slept peacefully in their homes, Hare remained awake, troubled by his thoughts. Fear and desperation pushed him toward a dangerous decision. If the drum had the power to expose lies and ruin him, then he believed the only way to protect himself was to silence it forever, no matter the cost. Under the cover of darkness, with only the moon as his witness, Hare crept quietly toward the center of the village. His heart pounded as he wrapped the drum of truth with thick animal skins and heavy leaves, layering them again and again. He tied everything tightly, pulling the ropes until the drum was completely bound, certain that no sound could ever escape its grip. At sunrise, as golden light spread across the village, the animals gathered together with curious hearts. One by one, some spoke honestly while others told bold lies, waiting for the familiar sound of the drum. Yet the drum of truth remained silent. Relief and joy filled the village, and slowly, doubt faded as the animals began to believe the drum had lost its power. Believing himself completely safe, Hare stepped forward with growing confidence, his chest lifted with pride and relief. He said, "I've never deceived anyone." Convinced that his secret plan had worked, he spoke without fear, unaware that truth does not sleep forever. It waits patiently for the right moment to rise and reveal itself. Suddenly, the ground beneath them began to tremble, sending shockwaves through the village. Without warning, the drum tore itself free from the layers that bound it, bursting open with unstoppable force. It beat louder than ever before, echoing across the land as the truth rose boldly into the open, no longer willing to be hidden or contained. The animals stood frozen in shock as the sound of the drum revealed Hare's lies for all to hear. Murmurs of disbelief spread through the crowd as the truth became clear. Overcome with shame and fear, Hare could not face their eyes. Exposed and disgraced, he turned and fled deep into the forest, knowing that the trust he once shared with the others was broken forever.
And so, as calm slowly returned to the village, the animals understood a powerful lesson that would guide them forever. They learned that lies may hide in silence for a time, but truth has its own voice and its own moment. No matter how deeply it is buried, it will always rise. For truth may be hidden for a time, but it can never be silenced